welcome to episode 5 of WWE Universe Mode. And welcome to our first pay-per-view,
I don't know about you guys, but I have chills tonight. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, as has the WWE Universe. Finally, things are going to get settled. Scores will be settled, bodies will be broken.
And we're kicking off the show with the chairman of Velocity, the Sinister, rated. He made the company Velocity, and that means he's in charge of Velocity. And Mr. Man gave him an old school license to bring in any old school title, any old school pay-per-view, or any old school superstar of his choosing. And he brought back the hardcore title, the old school intercontinental title, the old school women's title, and some old school pay-per-views. And the first one we're kicking it off is Armageddon, with him, with the chairman himself, the Sinister rated. Let's see what he has to say. And we're here in Oslo, Norway. Please welcome
with everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight. And here it comes. Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Rated. Here comes the chairman, the Sinister rated. He's the chairman of Velocity, and he's hemming in his suit. So here he is. The chairman of Velocity, the Sinister rated. If you didn't know, the general manager, his brother Ronald, said that he was going to be here at Armageddon. So let's see what he has to say.
Just a bully.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
Welcome to Velocity's first pay-per-view, Armageddon. If you don't know who I am the chairman of Velocity, the Sinister rated. I'm in charge of Velocity, I'm in charge of the show. And my brother is the general manager of Velocity. He's in charge of the locker rooms and the match card. I'm in charge of him.
A fine line between being confident and being an egomaniac.
We have 5 title matches and mostly we have 2 station matches and 1 tables match. So, y'all ready to find out what the match card is tonight? We're going to kick off the show with a title match. We're going to kick off the show with an Extreme Rules match for the Hardcore Championship. It will be the challenger.
No lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
Going one-on-one against the Hardcore Champion,
well put.
Bronson Reed. Then we'll have a tables match between Awesome Kong and Caddy Madison. They have a little rivalry between them two because when Caddy Madison slapped her, Awesome Kong bombed her to the table. Then we'll have another title match. We'll have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship between Bruce Mitchell
going to be hard getting into the arena with an ego that big.
Then we'll have the debuting Kenny Omega going one-on-one against CJ Gunn. Then we'll have Jordan Walker going one-on-one against Dragon Lee for the Velocity United States Championship. Then we'll have the debuting Cody Rhodes
fan favorite
going one-on-one against
tied up nicely
Dragon. And then in our main event, we'll have a TLC match for the World Championship. It will be Jay Torres versus Bobby Mercer for the World Championship. And Oslo, Norway, that's your Armageddon match card. Stay tuned and enjoy the show.
This place is electric after that.
The chairman of Velocity, the Sister Ray, just
I'm not sure we can top that, but we will do our best as we move along with our program.
Let's kick off the show with an Extreme Rules match for the Hardcore Championship. The challenger, Skull Crusher, will go one-on-one against the Hardcore Champion, Bronson Reed. Here tonight. If you didn't know, Skull Crusher 2 weeks ago, he won a number 1 contenders match to face Bronson Reed. Here tonight, he won a 6-man battle royal. On the first episode of Velocity, Bronson Reed won a fatal 4-way match to win the hardcore title. Now he will have to defend it here tonight against Skull Crusher. Here, folks, in our main event, we'll have a TLC match for the Velocity World Championship between the challenger, Bobby Mercer, and the champion, Jay Torres. That will be later on tonight in our main event. But let's kick off Armageddon with an Extreme Rules match for the Hardcore Championship.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Hardcore Championship.
This match is scheduled for 1 fall, and it's an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the Velocity Hardcore Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, Skull Crusher. And here he comes, the challenger, Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher making his way to the ring. He says he's ready. He said he's been waiting for this since he won that number 1 contenders match. And now he's here at Armageddon in his new gear. On the number 1 contenders match, he's wearing red and black gear.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up. And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Special title. So let's see if he can do this here tonight.
Is he ready mentally for this challenge?
Let's see what is happening. And his opponent, he is the current Velocity Hardcore Champion, Bronson Reed. And here comes the champion, Bronson Reed. He won that hardcore title on the first episode of Velocity in a fatal 4-way match. This is his first title defense, and he's going against
big match
the
here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight. And the champ has looked dominant of late, but all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else.
Bronson Reed can either retain that belt or lose it to Skull Crusher. But Bronson Reed's warmer match against Angel Garza, he damaged.
You have to believe the champ has brought his A game for this huge title defense. I'll tell you what, Cole, anything less than his A game just won't get it done here tonight. You can count on that.
And take that hardcore title. Let's kick off Armageddon with our first title match of the night, an Extreme Rules match for the Velocity Hardcore Championship. Leader of the way, announcer.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Crusher. And introducing the champion, weighing in at 330 pounds, he is the WWE Hardcore Champion, Brown Snow Reed.
And that's what they're fighting for. This is an Extreme Rules match.
We've seen some brutal matches for this title before.
The challenger, Skull Crusher, going one-on-one against the champion, Bronson Reed. Also later on tonight, we have the no-holds-barred match between Kendall Walside and Mercedes Martinez for the Velocity Women's Championship. They signed a contract last episode to make it official. Let's kick off Armageddon off the bay with an Extreme Rules match
It
for
takes a whole different sort of man to carry that
Velocity Hardcore Championship and an
become a
O'Connor
hardcore champion without having a couple of
into a
screws
Pele
loose
kick
in
to
the membrane, that's for
Bronson
sure.
Reed.
To have that title, yes,
Skull Crusher has
but
Skull Crusher has a mission, and it's to take the Hardcore Championship away from Bronson Reed. But Bronson Reed wants that title still in his waist. And now just showing Skull Crusher who he's messing with.
This is
if you don't know what Skull Crusher's finishing maneuver is, he calls it, I believe he calls it mayhem. So you don't, hold up, let me see.
Lights out,
he calls
DDT
it
connects.
mayhem. So I don't know if you want to.
I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy. My in-ring days are behind me. You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in.
One time, sometimes in the good mood, he changes to a good name. If he's in the angry mood, he would change it to a pin.
Ouch!
Let's go Crusher with that vicious knee to the head. And Bronson and Skull Crusher with a jawbreaker. And now just choking Bronson.
Look at this aggression, just pure brutality. Come on, easy.
Picking him up. Skull Crusher with a kick to the head.
Goodness.
And Bronson.
DDT.
Uh-oh.
This is a treacherous match indeed, as Corey was saying. I can't even tell you how many times we've seen Extreme Rules matches result in broken bones, stitches, and even trips to a medical facility. Yeah, despite all those inherent dangers, he shoots for the win to retain the championship.
Not make that title last
Not yet.
He said the only person that holds the hard
Yikes,
that needs to hold that hardcore title is
the challenger's looking shaken.
He
He better turn the tide. Extreme Rules leave no room for error. Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
Armageddon.
Back between the ropes.
And they're going back and forth. This is for the hardcore title. So we all know who's leaving.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. He's in control.
Crusher with a one-handed bulldog. Skull Crusher going to the outside.
The hardcore title up for grabs.
Going back into the ring. I thought he was going to grab a weapon. But I'm guessing he doesn't need it. And then it's the Curry.
Look at
Bronson Reed. Now he's going to the outside. Going back in. Uh-oh. And again, O'Connor roll into a Pele kick to Bronson Reed. And a kick to the leg. Skull Crusher picking up Bronson Reed.
Boom, right in the
punch to the head. Dragging Bronson Reed onto the ropes. Punch to the
nasty left hook.
Also, after this match, we'll have a tables match between Awesome Kong and Caddy Madison. The only reason that match is happening is after the number one contenders match 2 weeks ago that Mercedes Martinez won. At the end of the match, Caddy Madison slapped Awesome Kong in the face. Awesome Kong then got mad, attacked Caddy Madison, implant bustered Caddy Madison onto the concrete, then set up a table backstage and an awesome bomb through. Then requested a tables match to the chairman, and the chairman accepted it. That's why after this match, we'll have a tables match between Awesome Kong and Caddy Madison. Skull Crusher with a lesson. But the chairman booked the stipulation. He said the winner of that match, either if it's Awesome Kong or Caddy Madison, he says the winner of that match will receive a number one contenders match for the Women's Championship leading up to the second pay-per-view. So when we have number one contenders, Skull Crusher calling for the signature maneuver. The crush lock.
Is he gonna make him tap?
But whoever wins that tables match after this, the winner will receive a title opportunity leading up to our second pay-per-view. So when we have number one contenders matches, that's when the winner of that tables match will receive their match. Bronson Reed grabbing a weapon here at Armageddon, grabbing a sledgehammer.
A big fight field. Pressure cooker situation.
To wear down Skull
Crusher hanging on every move.
And a boot to the
place to be for the challenger.
Skull Crusher.
Extreme Rules matches are brutal and it's catching up with him.
Skull Crusher calling for something. Oh my God,
looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out
not
of the ring.
done.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the
back to
bottom
the
row like that.
outside. Calling for the triangle chop kick. The Bronson Reed, the fans here in Norway are saying this is awesome.
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Sky high.
Sky high. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My mom called me, but we're back for Armageddon. And Bronson Reed with a clothesline. Another back body drop into a spine buster.
The champion into the cover.
Going for the pin. 1, 2.
Fighting yet. I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Retain the title after that spine buster. And Bronson Reed calling for the signature maneuver on Skull Crusher. Calling for it. Brain Buster.
The challenger is in.
I think that is it for Skull Crusher. Did Bronson Reed retain? 1, 2,
attitude out of him.
This is amazing.
Skull Crusher does not know what to do, but I think Bronson Reed knows what to do. Bronson Reed calling for it.
Nelson.
Reed driver.
Suplex.
1, 2. No.
He just
Skull
won't go
Crusher
away.
has the momentum to get out of it. Bronson Reed grabbing
the sledgehammer connects. That'll scramble your insides.
Right to the
That
back.
connected.
And
I think that was harder than the first time.
And
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far. Things are really going his way now.
No, Bronson Reed can't believe that Skull Crusher kicked out of the Reed driver. Another senton. Bronson Reed is losing his breather.
Ooh, what
And
impact.
Skull Crusher with a kick to the head. Now Skull Crusher coming back.
He
He
gets
says
dangerous
he
out here,
has something
especially
for
when there are no
Bronson
countouts.
Reed. Grabbing a chair and hitting
shows no
Bronson
mercy.
Reed with
And that
it.
poor chair. It looks like a twisted
Again,
heat.
a steel chair showing. Skull Crusher. He wants to. He says that the
really
only
taking
person
it
that
to
can
him.
hold that
Man,
hardcore
this is
title
not good
is a
at all.
hardcore wrestler. Bronson Reed showed him a sledgehammer, and Skull Crusher showed him more hardcore with that steel chair. And
He's
Skull
bringing
Crusher
it back
does
inside
not
the
know
ring
what to
now.
do, so he goes back into the ring. Skull Crusher is so close to getting what's rightfully his. He says,
Got it.
"Oh my
Like
God!"
that
And the
sledgehammer can
sledgehammer to the
cause some
back.
serious damage.
And Bronson Reed getting back into the ring. Skull Crusher going back in. Calling for the signature maneuver. He calls this the Psycho Cutter.
Never ceases to amaze me.
I think he's now going
For the championship.
going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Skull Crusher is your new Velocity Hardcore Champion. Here's your winner,
Win for the
and
superstar.
new Velocity Hardcore
Incredible
Champion,
victory.
Skull Crusher.
Hard-fought matchup, and
Skull Crusher
Looks
wants
like-
to give his respects
Yeah, I
to
like that.
Bronson
A little sign
Reed.
of
Bronson Reed declines
Maybe
his
not.
request. because he just lost his hardcore title to Skull Crusher. But just know, Bronson Reed does have a rematch, and I'm guessing he might use it at our second pay-per-view. So let's get into our second match. But coming up next, we have a tables match between Awesome Kong and Caddy Madison. The winner of this tables match will get a title opportunity leading up to the second pay-per-view. So this title opportunity will happen in a number one contenders match leading up to it. I'll tell you again, this match is happening because at the end of the number one contenders match, Caddy Madison was mad at Awesome Kong for backhanded slapping her, and then Mercedes Martinez spine-busted her to eliminate Caddy Madison. Then Awesome Kong got slapped by Caddy Madison, and Awesome Kong got mad, attacked her from behind, implant-busted her onto the concrete, and then Awesome bombed her onto a table and demanded to the chairman, saying that she wants Caddy Madison at Arrmageddon in a tables match. And then the chairman says the winner of that tables match will get a title opportunity leading up to our second pay-per-view. This match is scheduled for one fall, and is a tables match. Making her way to the ring, Awesome Kong! And here comes Awesome Kong coming out with his special gear for this tables match. So the winner of this will get a title opportunity leading up to our second pay-per-view that will be determined in a number one contenders match. And so the winner of this will be so let's say the champion books a fatal 4-way number one contenders match for the women's championship. The winner of this match will be one of the participants in that number one contenders match. Awesome Kong got a warm-up match on the final Velocity, and she destroyed Tara Valkyrie by making Tara Valkyrie submit to the torture rack. And she said she's gonna put Caddy Madison to another table. How she awesome bombed her. So far, we have a new hardcore champion, and that's Skull Crusher. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, the Queen, Caddy Madison. And here she comes, the Queen, Caddy Madison, with a new gear. If you don't know, her moves are her signature maneuver. She calls it the $1 Million Twist, and her finisher is the $1 Million Dream. But she most likely might not need those moves, because the only way to win this match is by putting your opponent through a table. And whoever goes through a table most likely will not get a title opportunity. But the winner of the tables match will get a title opportunity leading up to the pay-per-view determined in a number one contenders match. The fans are waiting for this match when it was announced. People have been cheering for this match, and now it's happening. A tables match where the winner gets a title shot. Here we go. Awesome Kong versus Caddy Madison. In a table winner gets a title shot.
Superstar needs to do is to be the first to put their opponent through a
table. And a Yugonagi to Caddy Madison. Awesome Kong has been waiting to get her hands on the Queen, Caddy Madison.
A tables match is the human skeletal system's worst nightmare.
For 2 weeks now. And now Awesome Kong gets her hands on her. But you gotta put your opponent through a table. And Awesome Kong drops her back down. Caddy Madison better try her hardest not to get slammed into a table. And a front slam to Caddy Madison. Awesome Kong dominating so far. But Caddy Madison just gotta do one thing. Pull Awesome Kong through a table. And Awesome Kong with a punch to the face to Caddy Madison.
Right to the cheekbone.
And Awesome Kong with a follow-away slam to Caddy Madison. And Caddy Madison
Really
does not know what to do. She's getting destroyed by Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong wants that title opportunity.
Brutal body shot.
She wants to put Caddy Madison through the table because she's guaranteed a shot for the women's title. And Awesome Kong just choking Caddy Madison. She's been waiting to get her hands on her, and now she's destroying her. Caddy Madison does not know where she's at. Awesome Kong slams her down. Caddy Madison does not know what to do. Awesome Kong picking up Caddy Madison. Awesome Kong with the backbreaker. Awesome Kong picking up the Queen, Caddy Madison. Backhand slap. Caddy Madison.
Slowing now.
She's
not looking so great here, guys. Now might be the
time
to try to
put
her
her
through the table.
Uh-oh. Caddy Madison rolling out.
Exiting the
Awesome
ring.
Kong grabbing a table. Caddy Madison, don't go back into the ring because you most likely might be going through a table. Caddy Madison kicks to the leg. Caddy Madison knows where she just saw the table and slamming her down onto the edge of the table. Caddy Madison is trying to take down this behemoth so she doesn't go through the table. And a forearm. Awesome Kong does not go down. And Caddy Madison does not go down. And the $1 million dream to Awesome Kong connect. Caddy Madison setting up the table. I think she's saying that she got her momentum. She can put Awesome Kong through the table. Chop. Oh, and Awesome Kong with the chop and a clothesline. Now Awesome Kong is gonna capitalize and put Caddy Madison through the table. Yes, she is setting her up onto the table. Awesome Kong grabbing her. Choke slam through the table.
She's getting up from that one.
Awesome Kong is your winner. Here is your winner, Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong is guaranteed a title shot. Leading up to the pay-per-view, she will be one of the participants in a #1 contenders match. Oh, Awesome Kong is not done with Caddy Madison. Punch to the back of the head. Slamming Caddy Madison's head up to the apron. She's not done. An Irish whip into the steps. Yeah. Awesome Kong says that at Armageddon, she was going to guarantee put Caddy Madison through a table. And she did that by choke slamming her onto the table. And when we lead up to her second pay-per-view, Awesome Kong will be one of the participants in a #1 contenders match. And Awesome Kong will be guaranteed a shot for the women's title. Let's get into our next match. Coming up next, we have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Velocity Intercontinental Championship. It will be the challenger, the real deal, Bruce Mitchell, going one-on-one against the champion, Cameron Rose. So, we have a new hardcore champion named Skull Crusher, and Awesome Kong just got herself a title shot. Oh, we just got a tweet from the chairman. Awesome Kong was victorious in her tables match by chokeslamming Caddy Madison through a table. When we lead up to her second pay-per-view that will be not announced yet, Awesome Kong will be in a #1 contenders match with I don't know, in a fatal four-way match. She will be one of the participants in that match. And we'll see if Awesome Kong wins. And also, congratulations to our new Velocity Hardcore Champion, Skull Crusher. Also, Skull Crusher just requested that the Hardcore Championship is changed to a different belt. he recommends to change the belt to the Lord of Darkness title. So, from now, whoever can beat Skull Crusher, and when the title's on the line, it will be turned back to the Hardcore title. But right now, since he's the Hardcore champion, it's going to be known as the Lord of Darkness title. So the Hardcore title has been changed to the Lord of Darkness Championship until someone can beat him. It would not turn to
the following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and is a 2 out of 3 falls match, and is for the Velocity Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, the real deal, Bruce Mitchell. 2 weeks ago, Bruce Mitchell was in a fatal 5-way match, a match that he won, and he got a chance to fight Cameron Rose here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. There was no stipulation announced for that match until on the final Velocity. The chairman said that this match was going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match for that belt. Also, earlier tonight, he announced that in our main event, we will have a TLC match
as a reminder, the
for the World
championship is on the line
Championship.
here tonight.
We also have a no-holds-bar match for the Velocity Women's Championship. And we also have a Falls Count Anywhere match for the United States title. We also have the debuting Kenny Omega going one-on-one against CJ Gunn. We also have the debuting Cody Rhodes going one-on-one against Kucha Dragon here tonight. So, let's get into this. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the current Velocity Intercontinental Champion, Cameron Rose. Cameron Rose, when he won that title, he was wearing red pants, a red shirt, a red and black shirt with Cameron Rose in red initials on his shirt. Now he's come to Armageddon with his title, with blue trunks and a black jacket. And he says that he's leaving Armageddon still Intercontinental Champion. But Bruce might have something to say about that.
On the line here in this match, and the
champ is certainly going to have an uphill battle with that Intercontinental Championship. So we'll see who's leaving this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Some people are saying the champ will make short work of his opposition here. Are you expecting the same outcome? That's just ludicrous, Cole. I realize the champ is impressive in the ring, but come on.
Rose.
Now if he was in there with somebody like Saxton.
It will be Cameron Rose versus Bruce Mitchell. Introducing the challenger. And residing in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 225 pounds. And introducing the champion from Paris, France. Weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Cameron Rose.
This is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
Going against the champion, Cameron Rose. The rules of this match is you got to get 2 falls. And if you get 2 falls, you are declared the Intercontinental Champion. There's no rules in this match. Anything is allowed. No DQs, no countouts. Everything is allowed. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Championship held by over a dozen WWE
Mitchell
Hall of Famers.
Going straight for an armbar on the champion, Cameron Rose. Is Cameron Rose gonna give up? He's not going to, because it's too early in the match.
That could have been
disastrous. But these 2 are fighting for the Intercontinental title. Bruce won this match to get this opportunity, and Cameron Rose does not want to lose it. And a butterfly suplex to Cameron Rose. He does not want to lose his title. But we did get word from the general manager. Oh, another what a beautiful butterfly brainbuster. We did get word from the general manager that Bronson Reed will be using his rematch clause at our second pay-per-view, and an underhook suplex to Cameron Rose. So it's official at our second pay-per-view. It will be Skull Crusher. It will be Skull Crusher versus Bronson Reed at our second pay-per-view for the Lord of Darkness Championship. If Bronson Reed can win, it will turn back to the Hardcore title. And Cameron Rose with the head scissors.
Nicely done with the head scissors.
To Bruce Mitchell, and Cameron Rose going for a weapon. These two have to do everything to get, but you gotta get 2 falls, and then you are the winner becomes the champion. And Cameron Rose tossing Bruce Mitchell into the post. So we'll see who's gonna win this match. They're fighting for the Intercontinental title. So who's leaving Norway with the belt?
Big hook.
Punch to the face. We do have a new champion. That's Skull Crusher. And then we have Awesome Kong getting herself a title shot for the women's title.
The champ not looking great right now.
The chairman says that it will be a fatal 4-in-1 match leading up to her second pay-per-view, and she will be one of the participants in that match. So Awesome Kong could be facing the women's champion at the second pay-per-view.
Kick finds it.
And Bruce Mitchell with a vicious high kick to Cameron Rose, because he knew he was going to hit that baseball bat. And Bruce Mitchell obviously took him to the corner. And Cameron Rose with a reversal chop. Cameron Rose tossing Bruce Mitchell around, putting him onto the top rope.
Oh no.
And Cameron
Precarious
Rose
position to be
on the
legs are hooked up.
top rope and a middle rope German suplex
from the top.
And Cameron Rose staying on the top.
Incoming.
Calling for a top rope 630 senton.
The champion into the cover.
Calling for the pin. 1, 2, no.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Cameron Rose was so close to getting the first fall, but Bruce Mitchell kicked out. And Bruce Mitchell with a butterfly suplex to Cameron Rose. And Bruce Mitchell, the real deal, does not know what to do. Calling for... just stomping on the back of Cameron Rose. And a vicious stomp to the back. Cameron Rose is not looking good here tonight. Bruce Mitchell on fire. And Bruce Mitchell looking at his target. And Bruce Mitchell going to the top rope.
He's looking to fly.
What he's eyeing for.
We go.
Calling for the frog splash to Cameron Rose. Is it over? 1,
it's
2,
going to take more than
no.
that to keep him down.
Cameron Rose does not give him his first fall. Bruce Mitchell going
He's
to the top
stalking his
rope
opponent
again.
from the top turnbuckle.
Calling for the signature maneuver. The top rope elbow drop.
Shoulders down.
Is it over? 1, 2, 3. Bruce Mitchell gets the first fall. Kick to the back. Bruce Mitchell calling for a gut wrench suplex into another gut wrench suplex. Bruce Mitchell's on fire. Bruce Mitchell calling for the finish. He calls this. He's calling for it. He's calling for it. Super kick! You're not done. Cameron Rose with the reversal. Cameron Rose calling for it. Rose breaker. The Rose breaker to Bruce Mitchell. 1, 2.
He gets his shoulder up before 3. Try for it early.
Cameron Rose is trying to get that first fall. But he's not done.
And it looks like
he's calling for something. He's calling for another weapon. What's he calling for? A sledgehammer. He says he knows what to do in a butterfly suplex once again.
Suplex.
And Cameron Rose rolls out. Cameron Rose has a problem. If he lets Bruce Mitchell get a second fall, then Bruce Mitchell is the new Velocity Intercontinental Champion. Cameron Rose, Irish whipping Bruce Mitchell into the corner. And Cameron Rose calling for something. Tossing Bruce Mitchell to the outside.
What's he looking for here?
Calling for something. Torpedo DDT.
Another one
to the outside, and Cameron Rose needs to bring, Cameron Rose is so fired up, but he needs to bring Bruce Mitchell back into the ring if he wants that first fall. Cameron Rose is walking around. Bruce Mitchell has the first fall. All Bruce Mitchell needs to get is a second fall, and he's the new Velocity Intercontinental Champion. And Cameron Rose is ripping apart the announce table. Cameron Rose calling for a brainbuster.
That'll scramble your brain.
Concrete. And Cameron Rose going back into the ring, grabbing the sledgehammer, going back to the outside. Bruce Mitchell with a high kick and a drop kick to the apron. Bruce Mitchell picking up Cameron Rose, driving him back into the ring. Bruce Mitchell picking up Cameron Rose. Cameron Rose with a reversal. Super kick to Bruce Mitchell. Is it over one?
And he doesn't stay down for long. Not even close.
Bruce Mitchell's not allowing Cameron Rose to get that first fall. Bruce Mitchell dragging Cameron Rose into the corner. Cameron Rose is busted open. Bruce Mitchell calling forward. Has slithered off the top rope. And Bruce Mitchell calling for some elbows. He knows he has Cameron Rose on his side. He knows he has Cameron Rose down for the count. He just needs to hit Cameron Rose where it hurts in the final elbow drop. Bruce Mitchell picking up Cameron Rose, calling for a multiple power bombs to Cameron Rose. Bruce Mitchell's fired up. Down he goes. Picking him up again. Bruce Mitchell calling for a butterfly suplex again. Bruce Mitchell going to the top.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Calling for it. Oh, and an elbow drop. Bruce Mitchell picking up Cameron Rose. Calling for something, but Cameron Rose with the reversal. Cameron Rose calling for the signature maneuver. Cameron Rose. Twisted cutter. Is it over? 1, 2, no. Bruce Mitchell kicks out. Cameron Rose does not know what to do, but he knows he has to wear Bruce Mitchell down. He's grabbing a ladder. Shout out to our main event, a TLC match for the Velocity World Championship. Bruce Mitchell just gave Cameron Rose in the fans the middle finger. And Bruce Mitchell with a vicious punch to Cameron Rose. And Bruce Mitchell signaling for the end. And Cameron Rose does not want the match to end. Oh, there's a ladder in the... Oh, God, no. Cameron Rose might be having a world of pain because there's a ladder behind him. Bruce Mitchell. Exploder suplex onto the ladder. Onto the edge of the ladder. Oh, my God. Cameron Rose might be in the world of pain. Bruce Mitchell with the underhook suplex. Picking him up again. Oh, Cameron Rose with the reversal. And a DDT to Bruce Mitchell. Cameron Rose needs to capitalize. Rose Breaker.
The champ will stay.
Rose Breaker to Bruce Mitchell. Is it over? 1, 2, 3. Cameron Rose gets his first fall. Now it's tied. They both need one more fall, and they get their... Either they retain the title or become new champion. Drop kick onto the ladder. Bruce Mitchell. Head scissors. Bruce Mitchell's giving the finger to both the fans and Cameron Rose. Bruce Mitchell says he has this in the back. Drop kick to the chest. Bruce Mitchell picking up Cameron Rose. Bruce Mitchell, Irish whipping to the ladder. And a drop kick to the ladder.
He's calling for
Bruce Mitchell's calling for the end. I think Bruce Mitchell wants that Intercontinental title. Calling for the finish. The real deal. Is it over? 1, 2, 3. Bruce Mitchell is your new Velocity Intercontinental Champion.
Here's your winner and new Velocity Intercontinental Champion, Bruce Mitchell.
Oh my God! Cameron Rose just punched a referee in the face. He says he was screwed. Oh my God! I think Cameron Rose better use his rematch at their second pay-per-view. So let's get into our next match. Coming up next, we have a no-holds-barred match for the Velocity Women's Championship. It will be the challenger, Mercedes Martinez, going one-on-one against the champion, Kendall Wildside. Coming up next. Let's get into this match. Announcer, leader to work.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
This match is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Velocity Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring, the challenger, Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Mercedes Martinez on her debut match faced the women's champion. Mercedes Martinez defeated Kendall Wildside, and then Kendall, the general manager for Mercedes Martinez,
and I don't remember the last time the champ was in
Mercedes
this much
Martinez
jeopardy,
won
Cole.
that
Tonight
match, and now she's here fighting
the title changes hands.
And then
last
episode, both Kendall Wildside and Mercedes Martinez had a contract signing leading up to this match.
If she can replicate
they
those
both
types of
said harsh
performances,
words together.
she has a real
But
chance
Mercedes
of
Martinez
walking out
says
of
that
here
tonight
as the winner.
will be the same result since like 2 weeks ago, and it will be Mercedes Martinez leaving Norway as women's champion. And her opponent, look at her with the ring. She is the current Velocity Women's Champion, Kendall Wildside. And here comes the Women's Champion, Kendall Wildside, with her new gear. And Mercedes Martinez with her new gear. Also, Kendall Wildside blowing a kiss to Mercedes Martinez, saying that she's leaving Armageddon as Women's Champion. Kendall Wildside dyeing her hair for this
Here we go, guys.
occasion.
The championship is on the line here in this one.
Purple.
And I'll tell you, Cole, the champion has never
Mercedes
looked
Martinez
more
bringing
dominant
some
than
red
right
fight
here,
gear.
right now.
And then Kendall Wildside bringing some purple expired gear for this no-holds-barred match.
And I'd say the champ appears to be in a foul mood tonight, Corey.
I don't blame her, Cole. When you're the champ, you have an entire locker room targeting you. If that doesn't put you in a bad mood, I don't know what will.
And it's for the Velocity. It's for the Velocity Women's Championship. This is a no-holds-barred match.
Introducing the challenger from the United States of America, Mercedes Martinez. And introducing the champion from Houston, Texas. She is the WWE Women's Champion, Kendall Wildside.
This is for the Velocity Women's Championship. This
We're
is
about
a
to
no
see which woman rules the landscape
match
around here.
Belt. Also, the winner of this match will have to either face Awesome Kong or 3 other women to see who will face the winner of this match at our second pay-per-view. But if Kendall Wildside does lose, she can be added into that match for her rematch clause and make it a triple threat match against the other
The
challenger.
women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's
Mercedes
titles
Martinez
defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
Taking her women's title. Kendall Wildside also said that she was going to make her Mercedes Martinez her bitch. Mercedes Martinez said the same thing. And Mercedes Martinez with a back suplex. Mercedes Martinez is stoked that the general manager and the chairman both agree.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now?
But they did say, both of them did sign a death warrant and a sidekick to the Wildside. Mercedes Martinez.
No, right in the mat, face first. That certainly wasn't pretty.
Concrete. Mercedes Martinez with a butterfly suplex. Mercedes Martinez, she's been waiting for Kendall Wildside.
Back in from the floor.
Since yesterday. No, since last episode. And Mercedes Martinez with the guillotine choke to Kendall Wildside. And it's Kendall Wildside.
This could be it.
Gonna tap. No, also we do have a tweet from the general manager this time.
How much damage was done?
Cameron Rose was angry at the referee for screwing him over. Because when he hit the Rose Breaker, the referee counted to 3. He slammed his hand and counted to 3. But he said it was a 2 count. So, at our second pay-per-view, that's not announced yet, it will be Cameron Rose using his rematch clause against Bruce Mitchell in a stipulation of Cameron Rose's choosing to make it fair. But it will be for the Velocity Intercontinental Championship.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
Skull Crusher versus Bronson Reed at our second pay-per-view for the Lord of Darkness title.
Put down face first. And she's getting fired up here. Her offense is on.
We have 2 matches announced for our second pay-per-view.
Right to the side of the face.
Martinez with a vicious knee. But this time, Cameron Rose gets to choose the stipulation of his choosing.
There she goes.
To make it fair, since the referee counted 3 but did not count it and just said it was a 2 count. And that was on the second. That was when he hit his signature maneuver. That could have been a first fall. And then when he hit the Rose Breaker, that could have been his second fall. Mercedes Martinez with her signature maneuver. Spine buster, the same move that got her the number one contender's opportunity. 1, 2, 3, and it will be the same move to get her women's title. Because Mercedes Martinez is the new Velocity Women's Champion. On Mercedes Martinez's debut, she hit the spine buster to get her that debut match. And then she did the same move that defeated her at Armageddon to get her women's title. Here's your winner, the new Velocity Women's Champion, Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez did tell you on last episode that at Armageddon she was going to make Kendall Wildside her bitch. She said at last episode that she's the baddest woman. And she said she was going to use the same move that she used 2 weeks ago to get her title. So I think at our second pay-per-view we might see a triple threat match for that women's title, because who wins that number one contenders match will also be in that match, and it might be Mercedes Martinez, Kendall Wildside using her rematch clause, and then a number one contender. So we might see Mercedes Martinez lose that belt at her second pay-per-view. But congratulations to Bruce Mitchell, Mercedes Martinez, Skull Crusher for becoming the new champions. Let's get into our next match. Coming up next, we have the debuting Kenny Omega going one-on-one against CJ Gunn. This match was made official last episode because he said that there was three spots left in the Armageddon match card. So he gave Awesome Kong her title match, and then he made 2 matches to make 2 debuting superstars make their debut. We have Kenny Omega making his Velocity debut here at Armageddon against CJ Gunn. CJ Gunn is currently on a losing streak because he had 2 title opportunities and lost them both. And we also will see the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes make his debut here at Velocity at Armageddon against Kuta Dragon, who has a 1-1 record, 1 win and 1 loss. Will Kuta Dragon continue who wins, or will he continue his losing streak? We'll see if Cody Rhodes can defeat him here tonight. But let's get into this match. This match is scheduled for 1 fall. And it's making his way to the ring, making his Velocity debut, Kenny Omega. And here he comes, making his Velocity debut, Kenny Omega. The only reason this match is happening because both Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes told the chairman that they wanted to debut at Armageddon. So here comes Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is bringing his green gear. He has 2 different gears, green gear and his pink gear. His pink gear he says he's going to use for Velocity. His green gear is for pay-per-views, and that's why he's bringing it here tonight. But he says he might switch it. So he says since he's debuting with the green gear here tonight, on Velocity he's using green gear. On pay-per-views he's using the pink gear. So he's saying this pay-per-view will be green gear, and then the 4 Velocities will be pink, green gear. And then at the next pay-per-view it will be pink gear, and it will go back and forth with the tires. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, CJ Gunn. And this is CJ Gunn's 3rd match here in Velocity. He has 2 losing matches. He has a 2-loss record, and he's bringing new gear to Armageddon. He always weared clown gear, and now at Armageddon, he's wearing Dark Destroyer gear. And he says that he's getting a win here tonight at Armageddon by defeating his first victim, Kenny Omega. So we'll see if CJ Gunn can get his first win, or will he continue his losing record. There's CJ Gunn. Let's get into this sanctioned match. Making his the debut in Kenny Omega versus CJ Gunn. Ring the bell, ref.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And here we go.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys
the debut
compete.
Kenny Omega and the 2-loss record of CJ Gunn. The referee backing him up. Okay. Respect for these 2. Oh, and CJ Gunn says that he made a big mistake.
Well executed arm drag.
Kenny Omega. CJ Gunn says that he started wrestling because of Kenny Omega, and now he's wrestling against Kenny Omega here at Armageddon on Kenny Omega's debut match. And CJ Gunn wants to go hard on Kenny Omega and a vicious arm drag off the top rope. And CJ Gunn will always remember that he was Kenny Omega's
must be
first
mindful
match.
of the referee's count.
And a Pele kick to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega with a chop. Oh, Kenny Omega with a brain buster. CJ
that was
Gunn.
nasty.
This is a regular match, so they need to get back into the ring. CJ Gunn, he just wants to devastate Kenny Omega, tossing him into the post. CJ Gunn.
7.
Count of 7. Tossing him into the post.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Now CJ Gunn just showboating. Count of 8. And Kenny Omega getting back into the ring. And CJ Gunn Irish whipping Kenny Omega.
Pele kick.
And Hurricanrana. And CJ Gunn bumped into the referee. CJ Gunn currently dominating this match.
What's he gonna do with it?
And CJ Gunn with a Spanish fly to Kenny Omega.
Looking to catch him off guard.
For the pin.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
After this, we'll have our
big move.
4th title match of the night. It will be a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Velocity United States Championship.
He planned for this.
It will be the champion, Jordan Walker.
His offense is on point right now. He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here. Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Kenny Omega and a DDT to CJ Gunn. It's over. 1.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Picking him up. CJ Gunn with a kick to the leg. CJ Gunn with the signature maneuver, the spear.
Can he end it quickly?
Calling for the end. 1, 2.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
CJ Gunn will be calling for his
know.
signature maneuver. He calls it the Legion of Doom. CJ Gunn calling for the finish. Legion of Doom.
Guys, I
That
think this
might
one's
be
over.
it
Will it
for
be?
Kenny Omega. Is it over? 1, 2.
And he kicks out again.
Just needs to do more damage.
Kenny Omega needs to come back. This is his debut match to Velocity. He does not want to start with a 1-loss record. And CJ Gunn will
Nice back rotation suplex.
Kenny Omega, CJ Gunn picking up Kenny Omega.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Drop kick. Dragging Kenny Omega to the
avoiding trouble there.
The ring and a chop block.
Well measured.
CJ Gunn over here dominating this match. He wants a victory. He wants to prove that he can get a title around his waist. He says he has potential, maybe for the hardcore title, but maybe he's going after the Intercontinental, United States, or the World title. But it's not hardcore title no more. It's called the Lord of Darkness, and I think CJ Gunn is perfect for the Lord of Darkness. 1, 2.
And another kick out. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Reed is done with them. And Kenny Omega with
up in the pump handle.
Brain. Oh, CJ Gunn with the
Great evasion.
and a drop kick to the back of the head.
He's expressing pain
CJ
now.
Gunn
I don't even think he
showboating.
knows where he is.
He says he has Kenny Omega around his wrist. And
nice leap
go
frog.
over the top,
And
over the
again.
head, and an
Back
elbow.
elbow.
And I think CJ Gunn is calling for the end on Kenny Omega. Oh, Kenny Omega with a
Flipping the script
reversal.
on there.
Chops on hold.
That's just a sample of what he can do.
Kenny Omega going for the arm. CJ Gunn picking him up. Calling for the signature maneuver. Rebound knee strike. Is it over? 1, 2, no.
Yeah, seemed to be just
Kenny
testing the
Omega will
waters
be
a bit
calling for
there.
the elite driver soon. And
Did you see that? That was unreal.
Which one of them did it kill? Region number 2.
That could be it.
Is it over? 1, 2, 3.
That's it. The match is over.
CJ Gunn just ended his losing streak, and he got his first win here at Arrmageddon against Kenny Omega. So now CJ Gunn starts off a new team record, 1 win and 0 losses. So we'll see if CJ Gunn can keep it up. But let's get into the next match. And we'll be right back for part 2.